yourself a nice comfortable seat on your mat or wherever you are. Maybe you don't have a mat, it's totally fine. If you're new to yoga, a lot of people are asking me. So I have this live streaming on Instagram as well as on GoToMeeting. So wherever you're joining me from, welcome. My name is Swetha. I started at Swetha Does Yoga just to share my yoga journey and to start teaching yoga. My purpose of starting yoga was to help myself calm my own nervous system down, find coping mechanisms for hard and difficult things in life that come up that are unexpected, to build patience and flexibility, kindness and understanding. So I want to be able to bring yoga to people who are underrepresented, making yoga free to people, and making it a space where you can flow and just be in your own space and not worry about anyone next to you or around you. And you won't have to worry about that now since we're all at home. So good morning, welcome to this flow. If you're new to yoga, again, just follow along, listen carefully. If you don't know what something is, look up here and I'll try to demonstrate as much as possible. And then if you have any injuries anywhere in your body, know between pain and discomfort. If it is painful, I want you to back off and stop. If it is discomfort, discomfort is like a sore muscle, which is what I have right now. I have sore like thigh and glute muscle, and so I want you to breathe into those spaces using your oxygen to open up those muscles to be able to challenge yourself a little bit more going into those stretches and those deep movements. So yesterday we had the new moon happen at 5:20, 5:30 a.m. So a new moon is basically when you can't actually see the moon. We're going into a waxing crescent. So we're going to be doing a moon salutation today, but also ending with a sun salutation while we rise with the sun. So moon salutation in Sanskrit is Chandra Namaskar, and then sun salutation in Sanskrit is Surya Namaskar. So Chandra, which means moon, Surya, which means sun. So you're learning a little bit Sanskrit today. And then, so we'll start off with some breath work, some pranayama. Yoga is all about the breathing. If you're not breathing, you're not alive. So make sure we're breathing through every single movement that we're doing today. So come up onto a block or a cushion, or you can just sit on your bottom, whatever's comfortable to you, a nice comfortable seat. Beginning to lengthen through your spine, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Gently rest your hands on your knees. And we're going to take 10 cleansing breaths here. I'll demonstrate the first cleansing breath. A cleansing breath is when you inhale deep into your diaphragm and then into your lungs, and then you exhale out of your lungs and then out of your diaphragm. So if you want to feel what this feels like, bring one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Begin to inhale into your diaphragm, pushing your belly out. Inhale into your lungs, lifting your lungs up. And as you exhale, lower your lungs. Suck in your diaphragm. As you exhale, pushing the air out. So it sounds like this. You want to make your exhale longer than your inhale. Go ahead and take 10 cleansing breaths right here, right now. Option to close your eyes or keep your eyes open. you're done, come back to your normal breath. Now those were cleansing breaths. Cleansing breaths help to relax your muscles, relax the nervous system. If you're feeling anxiety, those types of breaths really help to just release whatever feelings you're feeling, and then feel whatever feelings you're feeling as well. Box breathing really helps if you're on the brink of panic attacks. So I'm going to teach you how to do a box breathing. So imagine a box. You're going to inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. This is really challenging to do, and sometimes you can get lightheaded. If you do get lightheaded, just come back to your normal breath and then try to go back into the box breathing again. So I'm going to count you off, and I'll tell you what to do as you breathe. So exhale all of your breath out. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4. So I'm going to stop here, come back to your normal breath. You might go fast in your box breathing, you might go slow in your box breathing. So I want you to go ahead and try this on your own. Take 5 box breaths on your own, moving at your own speed and pace of your own breath. Whenever you're finished, come back to your normal breath. Now we're going to work on our Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi breath is inhaling and exhaling in and out of your nose with your lips sealed. And as you exhale, you constrict the breath in your back of your throat. It makes an audible sound as if it's like really loud in your own head. Maybe if you're in a classroom, the person next to you can hear you. That's how loud it's going to be. So you inhale in through your nose, exhale out of your nose, constrict the breath in the back of your throat. Something that can help you to do to feel what the breath feels like to constrict it is to bring your chin down to your chest. Go ahead and take 10 Ujjayi breaths right now. Whenever you've finished your 10 Ujjayi breaths, come back to your normal breath. Now, instead of asking you to set an intention for the beginning of your practice, I'm going to be asking you a different question today. This question might sound strange and weird to you, but I promise that it has an intention. So, the question I'm going to ask you is, what are you? So throughout your practice, I'm going to ask you, what are you? And when you hear me ask that question, I want you to either say out loud or in your brain, I am blank. So for example, if I say, what are you? You could say, I am patience, I am kindness, I am compassion, I am wisdom, I am love, I am selfless, I am confident. Any adjective to describe yourself in that moment, that's what I want you to do when I ask you, what are you? So, right now, take a moment to think about, what are you? And either say it to yourself or in your head. So what you are might change throughout your entire practice, and that's absolutely normal, just like your emotions might change throughout the entire day. So wherever you are in your practice, know that change is okay, and we can flow through it and move through it. So I'm going to go ahead and move my mat because we're going to start in a standing position. So wherever you are, find yourself standing. Start our warm-up standing. Find yourself at the top of your mat. On your inhale, lift your arms above your head. Bring your hands to meet. Bring your gaze to your thumbs. On your exhale, bring your hands back down. Take 5 more right here. Inhaling your arms up. Exhaling your arms down. Moving at the speed and pace of your own breath. Making this as fast or slow as you want it. Each time, reaching your fingertips a little bit closer towards the sky. Then we're going to meet with our hands above our heads and take a deep inhale in here in center. And as you exhale, lean over to the left side. Reach a little bit more, opening up your right side body and look underneath your right armpit towards the sky. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right side of your body, giving you a long stretch on the left side, looking under your armpit. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Moving at the speed and pace of your own breath. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Take 10 more here. Just stretching a little bit more on either side. Making sure to inhale and exhale with each movement. The point here is to open up your chest towards the sky. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. And then wherever you are, exhale your arms all the way down. Roll your shoulders up, back and around, giving yourself nice shoulder rolls, opening up your chest and your back. And then roll your shoulders forward. From here, you want to go through the length of your mat, opening up your feet, bringing your toes out. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, bend into your knees, bend into your elbows, goddess pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, goddess pose. 3 more times, just like this, moving at the speed and pace of your own breath, just warming up your body. And when you're done, you're going to bring your arms to a T. This is a 5-point star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-point star. From your 5-point star, we're going to go into a goddess pose. So inhale to goddess. Exhale, 5-point star. Reach your arms in the opposite direction. Inhale. Exhale. Moving at the speed and pace of your own breath. Take 3 more here. Wherever you are, you're going to pause in your goddess pose, keeping your knees bent, and then option to lift one heel at a time, or lift both heels up. Spread your fingers wide, take a deep breath in, exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale back into your 5-point star. Exhale, goddess. One more time, 5-point star. Exhale, goddess. From your goddess pose, I want you to lengthen through both legs. Point your right toes to the front of your mat. Left toes are going to go into a 45-degree angle. So not directly into the front of your mat, but kind of on the diagonal point of the left side of your mat. Reach your arms out. Reach your right arm forward until it can't go anymore, and then bring your right hand down wherever it lands on your leg, and reach your left arm up. Uttita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Take a breath here. Option to bring your gaze down to the ground, to the side, or up at your left thumb, continuing to breathe in your triangle pose. Begin to bring your left hand to your left hip and rotate your hips towards the front of your mat. So your spine is nice and long, and as you take a deep inhale in, exhale, Padasvottanasana, pyramid pose. Let your head hang here. From this pose, bend into your right knee, step your left foot back into a low lunge. Bring your left heel down and inhale up to a crescent low lunge. Open up your hands, bend into your elbows, look up into a gentle back bend. Exhale, we're going to do a half squat. So bring your hips over to the right side. Into this half squat position on the right side of your body. Take a breath here. And then walk yourself back through center. Bring your feet together a little bit more and sit back into a Malasana squat. Take a breath here. Opening up your hips, lengthening through your spine. Option to place a block underneath you if you have one, or a pillow. And then we're going to lift our hips up, walk ourselves over to the left side of our mat into a half squat on this side. Lift your chest up. We're going to turn our entire body into a low lunge on the left side of our mat here. Bring your right knee down. Lift your chest up for a half crescent on this side, low lunge crescent. Bend your elbows, look up, little back bend on this side. Exhale, bring your hands down. Lift your right knee up, step your right foot in. Again, your right foot is going to be on a 45-degree angle on the right corner of the back of your mat. Left feet are pointing towards the back of your mat now. Fold it over, Padasvottanasana, pyramid pose. Begin to open up your hips, bring your right hand to your right hip. Bring your left hand down to your shin and lift your chest up for Trikonasana, triangle pose on this side. Option to look up at your right thumb, look to the side or look down. Wherever you are, you're working on opening up your chest from your abdomen. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and create a nice long line with your arms. On your inhale, lift your entire upper body up. Open up both feet towards the corners of your mat. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale to 5-point star. Exhale, bring your hands together and walk or hop your feet together. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands down, mountain pose. So that was our warm-up for our moon salutation. We basically went through our moon salutation, but this time we're going to repeat it about 2 more times. So come to the top of your mat. Grab water if you need to. Or coffee, whatever you're drinking these days. Come to the top of your mat and set yourself up with a really strong foundation. So for my beginners, you want to make sure whatever part of your body that is touching the ground, really pressing that part into the ground, but you're also moving the rest of your body away from that part of the ground. So what I mean is activate your legs, activate your muscles, lifting your chest up, but also lowering your lower ribs. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and try to pull your spine nice and long towards the sky. You want that motion of elongating your spine. Build your foundation, press the mound of your big toe, pinky toe, and heel firmly into the ground. Lift your toes up, creating arches. Take a deep breath in, exhale, gently release your toes back to the ground. Inhale your arms up. Exhale to the left side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open up your stance. Inhale to 5-point. Exhale to goddess pose. Inhale to 5-point. Exhale, reach your left arm back as far as it can go. Point your left toes to the back of your mat. Right toes on that 45-degree angle. And when you cannot go anymore, reach down and lift your right arm up for Trikonasana, triangle pose on the left side of your body. Bring your right hand to your right hip and shift your weight over to the left side. Pyramid pose, Padasvattanasana. Let the weight of your head go. Inhale, low lunge. Lower your right knee down. Inhale up for low lunge crescent. Bend into your elbows. Take a mini back bend. Exhale, side, half squat on the left side. Inhale, lift your hips, walk your feet in. Malasana, full squat. Take a few breaths here. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, walk yourself over to a half squat on the right side. Take a breath here. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your left knee, right toes pointing to the front of your mat. Inhale up, low lunge crescent. Bend into your elbows. Little back bend here. Exhale, step your left foot in just a little bit on that 45-degree angle and come into your pyramid pose on the right side. Padasvattanasana. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Inhale up to a triangle pose on the right side this time. Inhale, come into a 5-point. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, 5-point. Point your right toes to the front of your mat. Step your left foot up. Reach your arms up. Exhale to the right side. Inhale to center. Exhale, bring your hands all the way down, mountain pose. So that was your one full moon salutation. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale your hands up. Exhale to the left side. On your inhale, step your left foot back. Exhale, 5 points. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, back to your 5 points. Point your left toes to the back of your mat. Inhale, reach forward until you can't go anymore and come into your Trikonasana triangle pose. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, fold over. Pyramid pose, Padasvattanasana. Inhale, low lunge crescent, lower your right knee. Inhale up to this low lunge crescent. Open up your chest. Think of the motion of lifting your chest towards the sky, but also lifting your hips out of your legs, activating your legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your hands down, come into a half squat. Inhale to Malasana, full squat. Take a breath here, opening up your hips, lifting your spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, half squat on the right side of your body. Take a breath here. Begin to point your right toes towards the front of your mat, coming into your low lunge crescent. Lower your left knee, lift your chest up, open up your chest, open up your arms, look up. Exhale, bring your hands back down, come into your pyramid pose, Padasvattanasana. Inhale up to a triangle pose. Pause in your triangle, take a breath here. Exhale, come all the way up, point your toes out to a 5-point star. Inhale. Exhale, bend into your knees, goddess pose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, point your right toes to the front of your mat, step your left foot in. Exhale to the right side. Inhale to center. Exhale, bring your hands down. Tadasana, mountain pose. So pause in your mountain pose and answer this question. What are you? What are you right now in this moment? So a little quote I'm going to read you from Cleo Wade. There are no mountains that cannot be climbed, and there are no pathways to the top that we could ever imagine. I'm going to read that one more time. There are no mountains that cannot be climbed, and there are more pathways to the top than we could ever imagine. This is by Cleo Wade. So, what I have to say about that is find your way. We're going to move ourselves into a sun salutation. In our sun salutation, it's actually very simple. We're going to start at the top of our mat. So if you're with me, join me at the top of your mat. Take water, take coffee, whatever you need right now. continue our practice. Again, build that foundation. Coming into your mountain pose, roll your shoulders back, open up your palms to the front. Inhale your arms up. Come into a standing back bend, either deep or gentle, whatever you need. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. You can bring your hands to the ground or to your shins or above your knees, whatever you need right now, as long as your back is nice and flat. Exhale, release, fold in. Inhale, plant your palms to the mat, step your right and left foot back into a high plank. Pause in your high plank, really push the floor away, reach your heels back, reach your head forward, bring your belly towards your spine. If your hips are like this is not high plank, lift your hips up, activate your core. Gently lower your knees, chest and chin all the way to the ground, or chaturanga if you have it in your practice. Inhale up to a baby cobra or upward facing dog if you have it in your practice. And exhale, curl your toes under and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Option to pedal through your feet and make whatever movements feel good to you here. You want a nice and long spine. It's okay if your heels don't touch the mat beneath you. What you really want is to work on that long spine, long back. Let the weight of your head go between your arms. Bend your knees a lot. Push the floor away, trying to get your chest towards your upper thighs. And as you exhale, gently lengthen through the back of your legs, trying to reach your heels towards the mat. And if it doesn't touch the mat, that's totally fine. Bend your knees, look in between your palms. Take baby steps or hop to your hands, whatever you need right now. When you reach the top of your mat, inhale to a flat back. Exhale, release, fold in. Inhale, reverse all the way back up. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart. Open up your palms. That is a sun salutation. We're going to do that 3 times. If you have chaturanga in your practice, go ahead and chaturanga on your own. I'm going to be walking you through these steps now. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, back bend. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop back. Lower down knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Keep your elbows close to your body. Inhale up, baby cobra or upward facing dog, wherever you are. Exhale, push up through plank and lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths here in your downward facing dog. Nod your breath yes. Shake your head no. Let everything go here. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it away. Bend your knees, look in between your palms, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse all the way up. Little back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Open up your palms. 2 more times. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back. Chaturanga. Inhale up, halfway lift. Inhale up, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths here. Bend your knees, look in between your palms. Step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reverse all the way back up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 5 full breaths here. Bend your knees, look in between the palm of your hands, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reach your arms up, give yourself a little back bend. Exhale, Anasthiti. Hands in front of your heart. Open up your palms to the front. Close your eyes and just notice your breath here. What are you in this moment? Begin to inhale, both arms up, open up your eyes, palms facing each other. Exhale, sit back into a chair pose, Utkatasana chair pose. Instead of dumping your weight into your lower back, elongate your spine, making your tailbone go down. You want your tailbone reaching towards the ground, spine, the top of your spine reaching towards the sky. Lift your chest up, lift your gaze in between your hands. If you can, bring your hands together in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit back a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart and twist over to the right side. Bringing your gaze to the right side of your room, wherever you are in your space, or bringing your gaze up towards the sky. From here, fold over your legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Inhale your hands all the way back up, sitting back into your chair pose. Bring your palms together if you can. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit back a little bit more. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist over to the left side. And again, bring your gaze to the side of your space or to the sky. Over your left shoulder, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold over your legs. And one more time, inhale, bend into your knees, come into your Utkatasana chair pose, open up your palms. And as you exhale, sit back a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Oh. And try not to touch the ground like I did. And reach your arms up. Navasana, boat pose. Reach your feet forward. Option to hold the back of your knees, lengthen through your spine. You might stay right here. Option to open up your hands. Continue to breathe in your Navasana, boat pose. Option to lengthen through your legs. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Final exhale, come all the way down onto your back. Bring your knees hip-width distance apart. Make sure you can tickle the back of your heels with your middle finger. We're going to take a few bridge variations here. I'm going to walk you through this as I figure out what time it is, because I have no clue. So while you're on your back, coming into your bridge pose, let me move up that way. While you're on your back, coming into your bridge pose, I'm going to lift your hips up. Imagine there's a block in between your thighs. You're trying to squeeze that block together. This motion is going to protect your lower back. Take 3 full breaths here in your bridge pose. And when you're done with your 3 full breaths, gently lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Windshield wiper your knees about 4 times. Bring your feet back, setting up for your next bridge variation. You can take the first variation of bridge pose, or you can go into the second one. You lift your hips up, and then walk your shoulders underneath you. Interlace your fingers behind your back onto the floor. Lift your hips up a little bit more. Belly button goes past your nose. Squeeze your knees or thighs together as if you have a block in between your thighs. Continue to breathe here. Take 3 more breaths. Release your hands from underneath you, and then gently lower back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Take 5 windshield wipers here. Set up for either one of your bridge poses, or if you have full wheel in your practice or you'd like to try, listen to the sound of my voice. Set your feet up and your body up as if you're going into a bridge pose. Bring your hands above your shoulders. Watch out for any hair or anything that might get caught underneath your hands. Elbows are pointing towards the ceiling, fingers pointing towards your shoulders. On your inhale, you're going to lift your hips up, bring your head to rest on the ground, and as you exhale, push all the way up into full wheel. Get ready, take a deep inhale in. Exhale, push all the way up, full wheel. Make sure your feet are parallel. Proprioception is necessary here for that. Option to stay here, or maybe lift your heels off the ground and reach your chest forward. Continuing to breathe. If you're in full wheel, take 2 more breaths. Gently lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your feet as wide as the mat and take 6 windshield wipers here. Hug both knees into your chest. Gently sway side to side, massaging your lower back. Try to bring your forehead to your knees. Long spine. Rest your head, neck, and shoulders back down. Open up your hips to a happy baby. Gently sway side to side. Relax your shoulders. Relax your back onto the mat. Hug both knees back in. Keep your right knee hugged in. Extend your left leg nice and long on the mat. Bring your left hand to grab for your right knee and open up supine twist, Supta Baddha Konasana. Keep your right shoulder glued to the mat as you twist over to the left side. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder.
Use your breath to twist a little bit more. As you exhale, twisting a little bit more. Inhale back to center, hug both knees into your chest. Gently sway forward and back. Tuck your chin into your chest as you do this. And then gently lower back down. Keep your left knee hugged into your chest. Right leg nice and long. Stretch it out. Exhale, grab a hold of your left knee and fold over to the right side. Open up your left hand, left arm out. Supta Baddha Konasana on the right side. Again, as you exhale, twist a little bit more. Keep your left shoulder glued to the mat beneath you. Inhale back through center, hug both knees into your chest. Forehead to your knees. Give yourself a nice squeeze, like a tiny little ball. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, open up your legs, open up your hands, let your feet splay out, take up space. Palms facing the sky. Setting your body up for Shavasana. However, I'm going to walk you through a Yoga Nidra. So give me a moment to move y'all up. So I'm in the light. I've got a lot of melanin because I've been in the sun. So I need light. Okay. Those of you who have been flowing with me, come into lying on your back, resting. Let's take a few cleansing breaths here. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it away. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it away. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it away. In this moment, right now, what are you? I'm going to give you a series of instructions to help you completely relax your entire body as we go through this Yoga Nidra leading up to a Shavasana. Bring your awareness to both of your feet, wiggling your toes. Imagine a ball underneath your feet and you're squeezing that ball with both of your feet, making a strong muscle in your feet, holding that muscle a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the muscles in your feet. Bring your awareness to both of your legs, your calves, your hamstrings, your thighs, your quads, all the muscles in your legs. Make a strong muscle in both of your legs, so much so that maybe your legs begin to lift off of the ground. Make a strong muscle within your legs. Hold that muscle, continuing to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your legs. Bring your awareness to your glutes. Make a strong muscle in your gluteal muscles. Hold this muscle so much so that maybe your hips begin to lift off the ground just a little bit. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your glutes.
Bring your awareness to your abdomen and your chest. With every inhale, lengthen through your spine, expand your chest and your diaphragm. And with every exhale, feel the back of your body sinking a little bit deeper into the ground beneath you. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, making your neck nice and long. Bring your awareness to your fingertips, wiggling your fingers, spreading your fingers wide, and then closing your fingers into a tight fist. And hold this tight fist. Extend your arms nice and long. Make a strong muscle in both of your arms. Hold this muscle. Hold it a little bit more. Continuing to hold so much more, making a strong muscle as if your arms are lifting off of the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Bring your awareness to your face, scrunching your eyes, nose, and mouth into a tight little ball on your face. Continuing to breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your awareness to every part of your body that is touching the ground. Bring your awareness to every part of the body that is not touching the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax your entire body. Bring your awareness to your ears and to the sounds that are inside of the room that you are in right now. Bring your awareness to the sounds outside of the room that you are in right now. And then bring your awareness back to the sound of your own breath, inhaling and exhaling. What are you right now? What are you? As you think of that last adjective of what you are, imagine your breath going in through your nose, behind the back of your throat, filling up your lungs. And as you exhale, what does your breath look like coming out, up through the back of your throat and out of your nose or your mouth? And as you inhale, imagine the breath going into any spaces of your body that needs to release any tension or that needs a little bit more relaxation. And as you exhale, imagine removing that space of your body of anything that does not serve you and releasing it into the air as it disappears. Begin to bring awareness back into your breath, wiggling your fingers and your toes, making any gentle movements in your body that you may need right now. Reach your arms long above your head and point your toes, stretching your body in opposite directions. Bend your knees and fold over to the right side into the fetal position. The fetal position is the position of rebirth and reawakening, as if you've just been given a new life to live. Give gratitude to the way your body moves and breathes. Give gratitude where gratitude is deserved. Take 5 full breaths here. Push yourself up into a seated position, either keeping your eyes closed or a gentle gaze a few feet in front of you. Let your hands come to rest on your knees. Lengthen through your spine. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, release. Diane Case, a life coach, once said, "Turning your mind away from your worries and directing it toward gratitude will put you on a more solid ground." Take a moment to imagine a soft light in the middle of your chest. Begin to fill that bubble, that soft light, with the people and things in your life that you are grateful for. Bring your hands in front of your heart. And unlike many practices, let's take a moment right now to set an intention for the rest of your day, whatever intention you need that to be. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it away. I'm going to Om 3 times. You can choose to Om with me or just listen to the sound of Om. Take a deep breath in.